guys, welcome back to our channel today. So as you can see, I am all alone. Michael's not with me today. I'm doing a solo video, and it's because I'm talking about how we edit our videos here on YouTube. So if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, if you're a beginner, this video might be helpful for you from a beginner perspective, because that is me. I'm very beginner and I'm just kind of figuring out all of these things for myself. And we've had our channel for about 6 months. I do all the editing. Kind of funny thing is, I am definitely not a technologically savvy type of person. So you could ask my family, you could ask my husband, you could ask any of my friends, they'll tell you I'm the type of person that's always like, how does that work? Show me. Like, I don't want to figure things out for myself. It's kind of become a little bit of a joke. I want to share with you the things that were easy for me to pick up on and learn intuitively in case you would like to have those tips as well. A quick note for opening your actual YouTube channel. So this is something I realized when I went to go open our joint channel. If you have a channel that you use when you watch videos, if you comment on videos, if you like or share videos, you likely already have a YouTube channel that's set up as a ground base for you to start uploading videos. So this is something I realized when I went to go set up our own channel. I thought I would have to like put in our information, create an account with YouTube basically. But if you already watch videos, you already have that account set up. So you just need to go to your profile, customize it. So if you, let's say you want to do like a makeup channel, you come up with a nice title, you come up with a username, you put in your background picture, you put in your profile picture, and then you would create your description. It can be anything really. It can be a personal channel, whatever you're interested in or you want to have a YouTube channel about. So very easy and simple. And that's something I realized because I was like, what? I already have the channel set up and it says I joined in like 2013. We're gonna talk about what we use to film our videos with, how we film our videos, and then lastly, what we use to edit our videos with, the software, all of that good stuff. For the first point is what we use to film with. So we both like to keep it very simple. We don't have a camera or anything like that. We just use our phones. We both have iPhones. So I have an iPhone 6 and Michael has an iPhone 10. So this makes it really convenient when we're doing like vlog style type of videos, when we're out and about and we just grab out our phones, we see something that we want to film and we just get that clip right there. I feel like the iPhones give pretty good quality. Sometimes I'm like, that's not the best, usually because of lighting or if it's really cloudy outside or if it's really dark. That's really the times when I notice it's like the most grainy or like not great quality. But I think that would be true for also a nicer camera. I know that there's other things you could do and play around with it to make it better. But for now, I feel like the phone quality is fairly good for what we need it for. Eventually, we will buy a nicer camera, and I'll probably do a video on that when we do go through that process. But for now, the phones work pretty well, and we are enjoying the simplicity and the convenience of that. Also, it's nice when you're first starting out not to try to buy a lot of equipment right away, because that's kind of how we were traveling, and we didn't really have a lot of space for equipment, nor did we really want the responsibility of it and all of that. So just a little tip there, it can be kind of a nice way to start out and get your feet wet. When we first started, we weren't sure that we would keep doing videos for a long time. We thought we would just try a few. So that's why we did our phones as well. And we kind of stuck to it just because it's so easy. Let's talk about how we film. So most of our videos that we do are either vlog style videos, going on a trip, going on an adventure. You know, we're filming hiking up a mountain, or we're filming scenery, we're filming car rides, stuff like that. The other type of videos we do are sit-down videos, like the one I'm doing currently. Also Q&A videos, recap videos, anything where we're sitting down talking to the camera. That's what I call more of just sit-down video. Here's a great tip if you're using your phone on how to hold your phone when you're videoing. So we have two different kind of perspectives on the camera. You know, we have the landscape perspective, which is horizontal, which is the video that you're seeing right now. And then we have the portrait mode, which is vertical. Portrait mode is the one that you want to have for your Instagram Reels, for your Instagram stories, and then also for YouTube Shorts. This is important to learn early on as a beginner because this is not something that I knew when I first started filming YouTube videos. I was used to using Instagram and doing stories and Reels and stuff like that. So my first YouTube video, of course, was filmed all in portrait mode, which is with the camera like this, vertical. And I did all the editing on it. I put all my clips together, very proud, uploaded it to YouTube, and I was like, what in the heck? There's two clear lines on either side of the video. And then I realized, oh wow, the format that YouTube likes is going to be the landscape, at least for the long form videos. That was a lesson I had to learn early on because I didn't know that you want to be filming in the landscape mode on your phone if you're going to be doing longer form videos. It's just to avoid your first video being like mine with the two clear lines on either side. For YouTube Shorts, you need the portrait mode, and then for Instagram Stories, Reels, etc., portrait mode. The last point is going to be what types of software we use to edit our videos, and then our thumbnails, end screens, and the YouTube Shorts. Okay, so I started with VN Video Editor. That was the first app that I used when I created my very first video. The thing I will say about VN is, to me, it didn't quite seem as intuitive. It seemed a little more complex, and it wasn't as user-friendly in my mind. I quickly switched over to iMovie, which is also a free app. VN Video Editor and iMovie are both free. iMovie to me was a lot more user-friendly. It was a lot more intuitive. I found things easier. I was able to learn how to use more of the tools. I feel like it was a better fit for us and for the types of videos we film and for the types of videos we need to edit. iMovie has lots of options for video cutting, for splicing together two different clips, tons of options for transitions, backgrounds, titles, zooming in and out, slowing down clips, speeding up clips, all of those things that you want to have as options when you're editing a video. I know that iMovie is probably not as nice as some other ones that you could probably pay for, but for the free option, it pretty much has everything that you could possibly need. And there's a lot of things on iMovie too I haven't really used, so I know that there's some untapped potential there. There's just lots of different options on there and lots of different things to explore with iMovie. Let's talk thumbnails and end screens. So for these, I use Canva. Canva is super easy and tons of options for choosing backgrounds, fonts, colors, themes, and styles, or finding like templates you want to use, creating backgrounds, all of that. Also free, which we love, for end screens. I use Canva as well because it's the same type of thing that you would do for a thumbnail. You put in, if you want pictures on your end screen, if you want your title for your channel on your end screen, anything like that, you can create in Canva, download it to your computer, and then upload that to iMovie when you're editing as the end screen for your video. For YouTube Shorts, I love using Clipchamp. So a lot of times when I'm making those YouTube Shorts, I'm taking clips from our long form videos, so from the landscape form, and I'm converting that into the portrait mode, which is the mode that you need for YouTube Shorts. To make this easier, you can upload your landscape clip that you want to use for a short into Clipchamp, and then you can convert that into the portrait mode. And you can move it around on the screen, you can edit on there and everything, make it look exactly the way you want, and then you can download that into your photos and then upload it from there to YouTube. Instead of trying to play around inside YouTube when you upload that short, Clipchamp is a nice middleman that helps you be able to edit your short more precisely. For editing YouTube Shorts inside of YouTube, there's not as many options as like Clipchamp, where you can zoom in on certain parts, or you can move the middle of the screen. Like if it's me talking and I'm in portrait mode, and like I'm a little bit off center, with Clipchamp, you can cut out the clip that's off center and move it into the center where you want it to go. That's something I've found to be really helpful when I'm doing lots of shorts, because it just helps keep that process from being quite so time consuming. I'm gonna have all of these things I talk about linked in the description, so be sure to check them out there if you're curious about what I use, or if you want to have the links for those exact things. Again, everything I'm using is free, which is so nice. It's super fun sharing the things I've learned over the last few months with uploading things to YouTube and editing and all of that. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions I can help answer for you, or if there's anything that you're confused about. I'll be happy to help in any way I can, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.